Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. So as you can see, I have no makeup on to start the video today. So that can only mean one thing. We're gonna get ready together today. And if you guys remember from a previous haul video, I have a lot of new makeup. Tons of new makeup that we're gonna play with today. We're gonna see what's good, what's bad, what you guys need. We're just gonna put it all to the test. I'm gonna do just my normal everyday kind of makeup looks. I'm just gonna put a look together today just like I would any other typical day, just if I was sitting here alone doing my makeup. Just a very casual, easy daytime look is what we're gonna do today. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in and let's get started. Okay, so if you guys remember from my haul video, Colorscience sent me a bunch of their products and I'm super curious to try these. It's their new All Calm Primer. It's their redness corrector. It's supposed to instantly neutralize redness and soothe sensitive skin. It also has a broad spectrum of SPF 50. So I'm super curious about this, although I must say, if you can see my skin right now, I have like no redness. My redness is gone so much from the products I'm using, from my change in diet. I can't even believe my skin right now. Like, it's insane. So I don't have a lot of redness to neutralize as much as I did before. Like a greenish kind of tan color. So let's just kind of see what happens here. But it's supposed to smooth your skin. Whoa, a little bit goes a long way. So I'm glad I didn't pump out too much. Oh, that's nice though. It feels nice on my skin. It definitely feels smooth and feels light. And then it just blends right into my skin. So I don't see any like green tone or tan tone. It just really blends into my skin. So now let's play with their foundation. I am so curious to test out this foundation. You know how I am with testing out new foundations. I love it. So this is their whipped foundation and it's a multivitamin infused foundation. It's water resistant for 40 minutes and it also has a broad spectrum of 30. And it is definitely like a whipped formula. It feels very light and airy and kind of looks like that whipped texture. So I'm gonna just apply a little bit of time. I don't like to go overboard at first. I like to kind of see what the formula does. So I'm just gonna take my beauty blender. We're gonna test it out with the beauty blender. That's how I usually apply most of my foundations. So let's see how that works. And again, I'm just starting out really light with the foundation. I don't like to overdo it. I can always go back and add more. So this foundation is in the shade medium, so I'm not sure how many different shade options there are, but this one is pretty good. I'm actually gonna leave it just as the coverage that it is. I like a light coverage, and that's kind of like with the amount that I put on, it's just giving me a nice light coverage, but I like that. So far so good. I like that primer. I like that foundation. My skin looks very nice and healthy. Texture looks good. Pores look good. Everything is looking good so far. So I'm gonna go do my brows real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm taking my Dolce & Gabbana. This is the cream eyeshadow in the shade Nude. This is what I use all the time. You guys see me in like every video. Use this to kind of use as my primer before I apply any eyeshadow, just to even everything out. All right, so in my previous haul video where I'm using most of this makeup from, this actually just came in the mail after I made that video. It's the new palette by IT Cosmetics. It's their new limited edition superhero palette. So I think we're gonna use this today for the eyes because I'm kind of intrigued by this. So this is what the palette looks like right here. So cute. This is what the colors look like. They're amazing. The colors are great. They have more like nude shades. They're kind of set up in three. So they have nudes, then they have neutrals, and then they have more of the, what does she call this? Superhero liners. Oh, that's cool. So you can line your, you know, do like a eyeliner with the shadows, which is what I do all the time. So I'm gonna actually do that today. That is really great. So I'm gonna use these today. I think these shadows are gonna be beautiful. So let's test these out. All right, we're doing a very daytimey look today. So I'm gonna take the shadow on the end here. This is the shade Limitless. Let's get some of this. We're gonna apply this in the crease. I'm so excited about this palette because all the colors look so good. They're perfect like everyday colors. And you guys know me, I'm all about my daytime, everyday looks. I'm not a big, like, crazy eyeshadow, bold person. I just like everyday looks. So I think this palette's gonna be perfect for that. So I'm just kind of sweeping this back and forth, just getting this into the crease to start out here. And then taking this middle tone right here, this is the shade Powerful. It's a really pretty kind of cream, peachy tone. We're gonna get this, apply this to the lid. And then for the final color that we're gonna use to kind of just apply a little bit of a deeper shade to the outer V here, we're gonna take that third shade in here, which is the shade Aura. We're gonna apply that. And this color looks really pretty. It's kind of like a bronzy gold. Just my type of color. So we're just gonna kind of blend that out and just kind of deepen that outer portion right here. That's really pretty. So I am gonna use the black as my eyeliner today. So I'm gonna go over to the little liner eyeshadows. I'm gonna get a little bit of that black shade, but I like how she gives you 3 options. She gives you a black, a dark brown, and then a really bold, like deep blue. And I use brown a lot too, but I'm gonna use black today. And I'm just gonna take that black and just kind of press it right into the top of those lashes, just to give it an eyeliner, like a smudgy eyeliner effect, but without being too much of like a harsh line. I just wanna keep it really natural. Okay, I'm taking my 100% pure eyeliner here in black, and I'm going to line the waterline. All right, then we're gonna curl our lashes. We're gonna finish off this eye look. And then for mascara, I'm taking the Glow Skin Beauty, the volumizing mascara that I shared with you guys that I absolutely am loving. The brush is so nice. It's like a bigger wand like this, and I just coated my hand. But it's a great size brush, and it just coats your lashes amazingly. It gives them a nice black look, and it volumizes them, and it doesn't make them all clumpy or gross looking. Look at that. Oh my God, I love it. My lashes look like false eyelashes. And Glow Skin Beauty, as you guys probably know, is like a mineral company, so it's got better ingredients than your typical type of products and mascara. And look at that. Oh my gosh, do you see the difference? Look at my lashes. Like, look at how insane my lashes look. And that's just with one little coat. I could kind of like wait for this to dry a little bit and add another coat, and I've done that, and my lashes just become insane. Like, I am obsessed with this mascara. Okay, testing out a new concealer today. This is the Milk Makeup Flex Concealer. I'm so nervous to test this out. I always get so nervous when I have to test out like a new concealer, because the concealer, just like a foundation, I feel like can make or break your look. They can look cakey or dry, and you have to walk around like that all day. So I always get a little anxiety when I have to test out a new like concealer, because I don't want it to ruin my makeup day. So let's hope for the best. I have no idea, like no idea about this concealer, so I really haven't seen anything about it. We're just gonna go for it today. It's a brush. I was thinking it was like a little squeezy tube for some reason. That makes it nicer. I like when they're little doe foot applicator brushes, so let's go for it, guys. Let's see what this looks like. Oh my God, I'm scared. Take it and blend it in with the Beauty Blender. Let's see what happens here. I've been so in love with my Dermablend concealer. It's like all I've been using. So I haven't really tried anything new, like concealer wise, for a while, but that actually blended out really, really nice. It doesn't look cakey. I'm gonna apply just a tiny bit more, just to the inner corners here. I can never get in those areas good with my Beauty Blender, so I always kind of just go back and then I just dab them in with like a concealer brush, just to make sure that they're covered, because that's where my darkness is to begin with. Okay, I'm impressed though. That concealer's nice. It's nice and smooth. It blended out really nice. It covered nice. The color's good. This is in the shade Light Medium. And I am impressed. That looks really nice for now. Remember, it can always change throughout the day, but going on, it looks really nice. Okay, that concealer looks so good, and I'm just gonna set with my Well People powder just right in the inner corners here, just to keep everything smooth and budge proof. But it honestly looks so good. Like, I'm impressed by that concealer. The coverage is nice. It doesn't look like I have heavy makeup or anything heavy sitting under my eyes. I really like the coverage. So far, that is looking good. So I like that a lot. Now, let's finish up the eyes. I'm gonna smudge some eyeshadow underneath. And I'm gonna go into that same Aura shade, that goldish bronzy shade. That's really a beautiful shade. And I'm just gonna take that and just smudge that under my eyes. And it does have like a slight shimmer to it. It's such a pretty shade. Oh my gosh, I love that. And then finishing up the eyes, we're gonna take the MAC Giga Black Lash Mascara for the bottom lashes, as always. Okay, so here's the eye look so far. I am so in love with it. I think it's like the perfect daytime look. This is just something that I would do on a daily basis. It's so me, as you guys know, but I think the It Cosmetics eyeshadow palette was great. The colors are amazing. They blended super nice. The mascara is amazing. I am loving that concealer right now. So far so good. So now we're gonna set this entire look. I'm gonna take my Osmosis powder. This is just my favorite powder to set my makeup with ever because it never looks powdery, it never looks heavy or cakey. It looks actually just like skin, and it kind of gives a more hydrated look to the skin. This powder is just absolutely amazing. So I'm using this today in the shade Natural Light. I have this in Natural Light, Natural Medium, and Natural Dark, just depending on how deep or how self-tanned I am at the time, because I will never go without this powder. It's just the best for setting your makeup. So I'm gonna take this powder brush and we are just gonna set everything just a little bit here. This just gives amazing coverage too. So if you have a light foundation on that you just want a little bit more coverage, this just does the most amazing, amazing job at just evening out your skin, giving a flawless coverage. God, it's just like, I'm obsessed. It's so good. So I always bring this down, just make sure everything matches. And my nose had like a little bit of like flakiness to it because my nose is just like dry and flaky right now. But then when you use the setting powder and you just kind of go over those flaky areas, it somehow just magically makes them disappear. So I always do that. So there we go. Now we're all set. All right, let's pull out this Pure Cosmetics, the Contour Diaries. Let's contour a little bit, kind of bronze up the skin. This looks super cool. It has your 3 contour shades and then your 3 highlight shades. So we're gonna contour up and bronze up a little bit today. I'm gonna use this middle tone right here. And this brush right here, this is the Chanel contour brush. The best brush, you guys, in the entire world. I've been using this for bronzer, for contour lately. I bought this a couple weeks ago and I can't put it down. It's honestly like a beautiful brush, but the way it applies your bronzer and like contour is just flawless. So let's kind of just blend this in. I'm gonna blend this in along the hairline and anywhere, you know, you wanna bronze up a little bit. I'm telling you, this brush, oh my God, you all need this brush. It is so good. It's like the perfect size too. It's not too big, it's not too small, and it just like fits around like your hairline and your facial features like exactly how you want it. Like I am so glad I just picked up this brush. I was just in the mood for like a new brush. I always get bored with my brushes and just like kind of play around, and sometimes I'll just like take a blush brush and use it as a bronzer brush, and I just kind of mix and match just because I do get bored with brushes, which is so weird. But this one works so good and I'm so glad I just picked it up. I just thought it was like a really pretty brush. I don't have any Chanel brushes, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give this one a try. And it is amazing. Like, look at that. Do you see how it just like applies powder products to your skin just so perfectly and like effortlessly? And I'm telling you, it just blends everything like a dream. So, oh my gosh, that is actually a beautiful color on my skin too. So that's the, what shade did I say that was? It was Passion. I think I said it was Secret. It's Passion. It's the middle shade. It's absolutely amazing. Then I'm just gonna bring it along the jawline a little bit and then down my neck a little, just to add a little warmth and, you know, keep everything blended. Okay, so here it is. Here is the contour kit from Pure Cosmetics, and it is great. The powder is so nice. It doesn't look powdery on my skin whatsoever. The 3 shades are perfect because you have a cool tone, you have a more warm tone, and then you have a deeper tone. So I love the colors in it, and it applies super well. So I am loving that. It's a great little contour palette. Really nice. I will definitely keep using that. And then you know what I want to do? I want to take my Vapor Organic Beauty, the multi-use blush. I want to take this in the shade Starlit. I showed you guys this. It looked so much like the Orgasm from NARS. And I want to apply this as my blush today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the end of this cream blush and I'm going to get a little bit onto my Beauty Blender here. And then I'm just going to go right onto the cheek area. That is really pretty. It has like a slight shimmer to it. So it leaves your cheeks with like a really pretty glow. This really reminds me actually of Orgasm from NARS. Like the tone is identical. I bet you if I swatch these next to each other, that they would look so much alike. That blush is so pretty too, you guys. It's gorgeous, applies super smooth, super nice. I just did a quick little light layer and that is so pretty. Just blend it in with my bronzer and just everything so nicely. So that is a winner for sure. And I can't wait to try the other one because I got the shade Cheeky too, which is a matte shade. They have matte and they have a little bit more shimmer shades, but the shimmer, look at that. I mean, it gives your skin like a beautiful glow. All about that. All right, what do we want to use as our highlight today, guys? Do we want to use one of the shades in the Becca face palette, or should we go back to that Pure Cosmetics contour palette and use a matte. What should we try out? I'm all about the matte. Let's try it out. Let's try out this peachy tone because this kind of reminds me of that parchment shade from the Kat Von D, the cream palette, which I am completely in love with. Oh my God, I use it all the time. This kind of reminds me of like the matte version. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this on my brush. Wow, it's super, super pigmented. Let's brush some of that off. And then let's kind of just apply it. I wanna say it's kind of like evens out your whole, it kind of blends everything in this area in, but it's not giving like an insane glow or anything. I don't know, actually, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about that. I think I do want to give myself a little bit of a glow, more of a glow, I should say. So I'm going to pull out this Becca palette and we're going to take one of these shades. And then in this palette, what options do I have here? I have Icicle, which looks like a bluish white, or I have Opal. So I think the Opal shade is just going to go a little bit better. I'm going to get a little bit of that on my brush and just kind of take that around and just kind of give my skin that glow. I always take my highlight and just go along like the temple area up here, just above your eyebrows a little bit, just to kind of give your skin that glow. I always take it here, and I always take my highlight here as well. Especially in the winter when my skin is more dry, I want to give myself that little bit of extra glow. All right, I'm liking this look so far. It's turning out perfect. Like, this is honestly just how I would do my makeup every single day. So I'm loving, loving everything so far. Like, honestly, everything looks amazing. So let's finish up with our lips. I'm gonna take this cute little lip kit by Huda Beauty. This is the cutest little case ever. Like, I'm gonna take the products out of this and like put this somewhere like in my office or something. It's so cute. So this does come with your lip liner. It comes with a liquid lipstick, and then it comes with a little lip strobe, which is just like a really pretty like shimmery highlighter for your lips. So let's take out the lip liner. This is in the shade Muse, and this is kind of like a mauvey pink tone. All right, then we're gonna take the liquid lipstick. This is in the shade Muse as well. Now my lips are really dry right now, so it's probably not gonna look as good as it normally does. My lips are just insanely dry. But with the lip gloss over top, it'll work out. Ooh, that's a purple tone on me, but I'm kind of liking it. The color is completely not what I would normally wear, but I'm actually liking it. And I think it's gonna lighten up a bit when we apply this lighter pink kind of strobe shimmer on top. I don't know, what do you guys think? Can I pull off like a purple lip? I don't know. This did completely dry on my lips already, so it did dry really quickly on my lips. Oh wow, look at that. See that? Look how shimmery that is. Okay, so that gloss just does give it a really pretty gloss and a little bit of a shine. It's not like super shimmery or anything. It actually just glosses up your lips basically, but it's really pretty, and I'm actually kind of feeling this color. At first I was like applying it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is way too dark for me, but I'm kind of liking it now. It's kind of very like wintry and just a little bit different. So I think I do actually like it. But here is the finished look. I absolutely love, like love everything. I think everything that we used today actually came out really, really well. If I was sitting here alone doing my makeup, I would be very happy going out of the house and going about my day with my makeup like this. Like, everything came out flawless actually. So here's the final look. Eyes, cheeks, lips, we got it all here with all new products. I hope you guys enjoyed this look and enjoyed these new products we tested out today. I think we definitely found some winners. The IT Cosmetics eyeshadow palette's absolutely amazing. I would definitely recommend that. It's beautiful. The colors are amazing. The Colorscience products that we used today, the primer, if you have a redness, that is going to definitely help to tame down and neutralize that redness. The foundation we tested from them was amazing. Like, my skin looks great. It looks like my skin, but it just looks flawless. The concealer I'm super happy with. Like I said, I'm always so scared to try new concealers. This one is actually like really, really shocking me right now. I think it looks amazing, and it's super light and just very nice coverage under my eyes. So what I'm gonna do, again, like I normally do with this type of video, because this isn't like a check back with me throughout the day video, I will leave in the description box, along with all the links to these different products, what I'll do is I will leave like updates for the foundation, for the concealer, for anything that kind of like typically you would wanna know how it wears throughout the day. I will leave that info down below in the description box. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Give this video a thumbs up if you wanna see more Get Ready With Me's. If you love these kind of like testing out product videos, let me know. I hope to see you guys all in my next video, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button before you leave, and I'll see you next time. Bye.